Magic Unicorn of Onpassive, Super Sunday. Yes, it is. And I'm here with Chris Johnson and Marty DeGarmo, and they're going to enlighten you today. Yes, they are. Anyway, it's the 5th of November. Time change in the United States. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Yes, ring it, ring it, ring it. And give Marty and Chris a thumbs up. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's Super Sunday, as the unicorn said. It's the 5th of November. As you know, hold on one second. As you know, yesterday we did a real quick live, myself and the two ladies and Chris. It was from Ash letting us know what happened was everyone was told in the meeting that when you go to pay or pay for Connect, make sure you wait an hour in between. Now, of course, we've been given many instructions in the last 5 years that I've been here, and for some odd reason, there's a boatload of us that just decide they're not going to listen. I don't know why. It hurts us all by that not listening. So, thank God the company put the brakes on it before the merchants did. That would put us in another problem. So they slowed it down because insanely amount of people were using the same card rapid fire. Another one, another one, another one, another one. It put up a red flag. And I think they now have a founder clause built into the system. Shut this pig down because people aren't listening. It's really sad. I'm not putting people down. The facts are the facts. We hurt ourselves. Company does stuff for us. We got to learn to pay attention. Anyway, this morning, I went in to my sister-in-law's account and I paid. I attempted to pay. The first time got that information, it didn't work. So I waited 5 minutes. I made sure it didn't come out of the bank. I took the time. Nothing. I went back. I attempted it again, and it paid. Code went to the phone. We told the phone, yep, it's us. Boom, we won it. Boom, paid. No problemo. I'm not going to pay again until tomorrow. I have a couple more accounts for the grandchildren. So it worked. It's moving slow. They know. That rhymes, by the way. It's moving slow, and they know. Don't be in a big hurry. Listen, I know. Hold on one second, Abby. Pick that up, or Shorty, and lay it back over the arm of the chair. That blanket. Sorry, guys. It's my life. Because if Dawn sees that, whoa. Anyway, so what the frick was I talking about? Wow, I really can't remember.
It's moving slow.
Oh yeah, it's moving slow. They know. So don't worry about that. Don't be in a big hurry. Oh, I know everybody was told or heard that if you don't pay, you can't play, or you won't get the founders that are in this holding area. Listen, think about one thing very important. I'm about to say it. This is the most important thing I can say to you. Ashwipara. Okay? He's not going to start something until everybody has time to pay. If there's a delay because they have to do it slower because some of us won't listen, then that's what happened. But he's not going to start divvying people out when people didn't have a chance. Calm down. I want to tell you something. Doing it wrong and not paying attention could put us in another problem. And I'm telling you, we don't want to go there again. Okay, please. So try to pay. If you're able to get through, don't do it again till tomorrow. For now, until Ash says something different. Be safe. Anyway, so that's what I had to say about that. Tie on the trivia last night, so that's always good. A tie's better than a beatdown. So we did manage to squeeze in a tie right at
We
the end.
tied them with their best players there. Their best.
Yep, yes, we did. And we tied them with me and Chris on our team, even. Just kidding. So what else I want to say? Today at 2:00, Heroes is on. They have a Q&A and info and Q&A, and they stay until they answer everybody. It's a good place to go. They're getting more and more crowds because if I was to go somewhere, that's where I would go. Anyway, that link is in the back office. They're going to be, like I said, at 2:00, and they usually go an hour, 2 hours, whatever it takes. Anyway, also, happy birthday to my grandson, Shorty. He is 8 years old. No, well, you didn't have to do that yet. Anyway, and this is Abigail, my granddaughter. You see that lady right there? She's a queen. Yes, she is. She's a queen.
Oh, Shorty, happy birthday, Shorty.
Oh, they said happy birthday, Shorty. Thank you. Hello, Jolie. Yep. Anyway, it's Sunday, so it's kind of light, and I'm going to turn it over to Chris and Julie.
I almost want to just hang up on her because we actually beat them last night because they had their best players. Collins did not answer one question. Mike Ellis did not answer one question.
Do you really think that Collins and Mike would like you to promote that on a channel with over 350 people?
Well, I'm just saying it's a trivia. It wasn't Onpassive trivia. It was general questions trivia. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, do you think we play better when we have their support? That's what you're saying? Yeah, moral support. The love was just, I could feel the love circulating. There was Frank. There was, oh my goodness. Okay, you know what I'm going to do on you now? You can hang up on me. Happy Sunday, Marty. What about me? Happy Sunday, Chris. Oh, yeah. You're always happy. I couldn't. Happy. Can I get an oink out of you? Oink. Oink, oink. All right, look at him showing his dimples. And when you're really wrong, I give you 3 oinks. Oink, oink, oink. I get those a lot, don't I? Yes, you do. All right, Miss Julie, we'll see you tonight. Oh my God, look at those dimples. You see those dimples, Chris? Yeah, I have to look at them every day, unfortunately. See you guys later. All right, bye, Julie. Bye. I'm hanging up on you. I am hanging up on you, not you this time. All right, bye. She got me. All right, that was earlier than expected, but that's okay. We didn't think, yeah, we did. She did say she was going to call us. So while we're saying happy birthday to the short man, we do have a couple of special birthdays today. Christina Dodds, happy birthday. William DeLorme, the Marshmallow Man, happy birthday. And Richard Lamotte, happy birthday to you. Very good. Enjoy your days, guys, and little shorty there. Have a great day. I'm sure I know all the questions that are going to be asked on the Heroes today. I'm almost betting on it. But as you heard what Marty said, guys, just be patient. You all know who Amplify is. He's trying to get this rolling, so he had to put some limitations on it. It slowed it down, but I promise you, you're all going to get in. This is the first round. All really people are worried about. And let me just talk basics here. what I got today through the chats, I went through a lot of chats in a lot of different groups, and people they're panicking, they're scared, they're not gonna be able to get in, and they're gonna miss the first opening of the warehouse, right? The people in the warehouse, I say. Number one, that's the main reason why the system went clogged up, because you're panicking. You don't have to panic, guys. Take your time. I myself wish you would have done it in sections. All right, you're first, but he didn't do that. He wants to make it open and easy for everyone. But if you keep constantly banging away at it, that's what's going to happen. I said I would wait every hour. Once I got one in, I'd wait till the next day. I wouldn't rush it. But don't panic about that. This is the first time the company will be putting people under you. The first time. And you know how many people, if Mike Ellis was here, he'd say there's 5.4 billion people out there, all right, that don't even know about Onpassive yet. So don't get panicky. Don't get scared. Take your time. Follow the directions. You see what Marty put out. His first time he tried it failed. The second time he got in. Now, I know people that say they failed 3 times and boom, they finally got in. Just consistency. But don't stop your life for it. This is going to be the rest of your life, guys. And I'll say it again. I've said it the last 2 days. Once all the founders have paid one time for their first package, you're never going to have to deal with this again. Everything's going to be automated out of your profits. And that's what I'm trying to say. So this isn't a race. You don't need to run. Take your time. Go have a nice cup of coffee. Sit back. It's Sunday. Go to church. Whatever you do on Sundays, spend time with your family. But don't panic. Ashmafar did not start Onpassive so people can panic. He started it to give you time and freedom back. Now, all we got to do is comply to his directions. That's it. All you got to do. We're not yelling at anybody, telling anybody. We all want this to work. Myself and Marty especially want everyone to succeed in this. But if you keep banging the system, it's not going to work. All right. Enough of that. We beat that. We beat that to the horse got no skin left. Now, update on Red Redfern. They're still at sea. His mother is now out of the medical facility, and she's confined to her room. Matter of fact, a lot of people are confined to their rooms. The swells have gone down. Last night, they were doing 40-foot waves. They were one of the only ships that got stuck in a certain area, but they're doing better. It's calmed down a little bit. Say some prayers for them. That's all I can tell you. All right, back to Onpassive. One day at a time, guys. One day at a time. And I promise you this, in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, you're going to laugh about all the people I talked to in the chat, how you were panicking. I can see it in the words you're texting, the panic. I'm telling you, don't panic. Just stay calm. It'll happen. Remember, there's 8 billion people in this world. All right? If by chance you don't get in, but I think you will, this is going to go on the rest of your life. Take a deep breath. It's happening. Ashmafar loves you all. He cares about you all. And someone said we've been waiting for a month. No, the system was down for a month. Nobody was waiting. What you think you're waiting on, Ashmafar was working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get this happening and going again. And hopefully people follow the directions, but he's got a safety in there that stops it from just canceling out. So just be patient, stay calm, take a breath. Different parts of the world. Like I said, I got an idea here, top of my head. Let's say India is one of the biggest percentages in this company. You know, I kind of wish Ash would say, okay, India, go ahead, take it. Everyone else stop. So think about it like that a little bit. In India, when you guys wake up in the morning, it's probably the busiest time because everyone's trying to get in. So spread that time out a little bit. You know, do it at odd hours. Like here, it's 11 or 10:30 in the morning, 10:15 in the morning. So I know in about 4 hours, it'd probably be a little lightened up over here in North America. So I would try then. That's how I want you to think. Don't think that you wake up, you got to get on your computer. Oh, I better try, I better get in. And it fails. So again, go do something. Go do something, come back, try it again. But don't get stressed out of it. All right, Marty, back to you, brother.
Okay, something I want to emphasize again, and I know we've said this many, many times. You would think everybody uses merchants. Why do we have such a big problem? We have a problem because we're not everybody. We are we're something that's never been before. No merchant in the world has ever dealt with what happened the beginning of December and what happened starting yesterday. I mean, yeah, September. Nobody. Let me tell you the difference. Yes, no doubt, Amazon and Apple, they make their $1 trillion company. They bring in a lot of money every day. There's the point. They're bringing it in. Okay. Onpassive brings it in and pumps it out. And by the way, when Amazon or Apple put this much money in, took this much money in, it was gradual. They did not start as a unicorn company. They started in garages and attics. 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 10,000, not tens of millions, going both directions from a company that nobody really knows who it is. I'm not downplaying this. Yes, we know what it is. Yes, it's massive. But compared to the world, they don't know like they know an Apple or something like Amazon. Not yet. Now, if we slowly build up, we'd be a regular company. We're not a regular company. So we come in as a hybrid company, right? Hybrid companies, more than one company. And we had to do a hybrid type of payment structure until we get our own. But when you do that, when you have something that is custom made, Onpassive is custom made, founders are custom, the products are custom, the AI is custom, everything about the pay structure is custom. It's all custom made. It's all Onpassive. When they tell us, when Mr. Mufara or the dream team, the corporate tell us, pay every hour. No, not before that. And then after you pay, make sure it was deducted before you pay again. We can't follow that one rule. We didn't have to pay the bill. We don't pay the electric. We don't pay salaries. We don't pay airplane flights back and forth. Then we don't pay to put our name on a huge train station that has almost 1 million people a day traveling in it with targeted traffic. We didn't do any of that. Founders, here's what I'd like you to do. Be loyal, be faithful, stay cool, and pay every 60 minutes. We couldn't do it. It's us, okay? And thank God they put a filter in there to stop it because we could have wound up like we were in September. No joke. So please, let's be careful. Like Chris said, I'm not yelling at anybody. Am I disappointed? Yeah, I really am. We have to learn to pay attention. We'll go off of here right now, me and Chris. I'm not kidding you, and we'll get a question that we just answered. I guarantee it. We'll get off. Chris will get a question about something we just answered.
You know what that says?
No.
Right now, traffic distribution has been started. Congratulations to all you. We are so in it to win it. Is that the truth, Marty?
Nope.
See, guys, this is the I'm going to call him out. Or Chelsea Naro, take that post down. That isn't a. If you want to put the cards and the payment has started, yes, but traffic distribution has not been started yet.
But you see what a panic that causes?
And on the
No. And everybody will listen to that. Not Mr. Mufara. They'll listen to that. No kidding. Please, let's be careful. Let's do the right thing. We can't emphasize that enough. We know where we're going. We're going to be enclosed. We will have our own bank. We will have our own mega data center. Okay? That's coming. That's not magical. You have to work on it. It takes time. Create. That's one of the ones I'm waiting for. It's going to take time. I said it. It's a data monster. You need a lot of data in it for it to work. When you're doing AI, let me explain. When you do AI and you take a system that's one-click wonder like Onpassive, all right, and a single sign-on, we say, well, it looks simple. If it looks simple, it's more complicated than you think. It's even more complicated. The simpler Ask makes it for a founder or the company or the tech team, the more complicated it actually is. Not less. More simple for us is more money and more complicated. Guaranteed. I know that for a fact. I don't need to go to school for that. I know it. Back years ago, we put $50 million into our company, and they had people come from all over the world, and it was high tech at the time. And I said, you're going to have to engineer out operator error. No. I'm dead serious. And they did to a certain point. But even the little thing, I'll tell you what had happened. We had to wear special shoes that always kept you grounded. All right? With a little copper strip on the bottom of your shoe. Why? The cabinets were, you would get electrical charge. It was real dry. So if you touch the cabinet, it caused a static shock. Static shock would blow out the little computer inside, make it go haywire. And the machine, instead of turning 3 foot an hour, it was turning 30 foot a minute. But that kind of stuff. And we would tell people, you got it? Yeah, you understand? Yeah, you all understand? Yes. 20 minutes later, a guy walked right up and touched the machine. Didn't change his shoes, didn't do nothing. There it is. I'm like, you see anything wrong? He goes, yeah, I got shocked when I touched. I go, because you're full of static. You have to wear the shoes. Oh, yeah, you said that. Yeah, I did. I mean, we got to pay attention. And it's not that this isn't calculus, okay? Just be cool, please. And any instructions they give is super, super important. We don't get that many instructions, so let's try to do the best we can.
There's no
shortcuts.
No shortcuts to this.
By the way, last night, I know people like to hear numbers and the power and what we're going to make and what we're going to do. I just want to explain something to you. Onpassive is going to give you a way to live your dreams. And I've talked to a lot of people. I want you to add this up. You could put a monetary value in it in your head. The people I've talked to, from what I see, your dreams aren't big enough. You really need to know exact dollar. Really? Really? Think about what you want and triple it. Think about what you'd like to go or what you'd like to do or what you would like to pay off. And when it'll be gone. That's the power of Onpassive. But the only way that's going to happen, I guarantee this. Founders have slowed down this business way more than technology did. Really. And that's sad. We've got to pay attention. Listen, you go back and look at founders right now. There's 500 webinars a day. I'm exaggerating. Okay, there's 450. Many, many webinars, more and more than I've ever seen. How could we have that many webinars and not know what's going on? What are we doing in the webinars? Are we just going there song and dance? We've got to learn how to listen, pay attention. That's why I say, I don't go to all the webinars. I'm not putting them all down. I just think something's wrong when people don't know the basic things that's going on. If your leaders are telling you you're just not listening, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot. Please, let's try to do the right thing. Because we got a great thing coming really soon. Well, we cannot be in a better place. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I've done this full time, 10, 12 hours a day for 20 years. No joke. Because everything I did, even these crystal ball things, shiny object, I put everything I had into it. They only lasted 2 months, but I did it every time because that's who I was. Then I fall into this. God puts this at my feet, and you wonder why I'm a maniac about it? Because it's a gold mine. It's the golden goose that lays triple eggs. It's Willy Wonka. We all got the candy bar with the golden ticket in it. All of us. We all found it. I don't care what your family says. It doesn't make a crap what your friends, your family, they don't have a clue. It's okay. That's what they do to us. Well, what do you know? You're just Marty. What do you know? You're just Chris. Okay, so don't worry about that. Keep going, chugging ahead. We've got each other. Okay, we're family. Even if they are pit bulls with lipstick out there, you gotta love them. Gotta love them. Anyway, I am harping on it because I care, and I don't want to. I don't want us to be set back because of something we did. You know what I mean? Every things are against us anyway. There's probably nobody really that happy that we come from the middle of nowhere as a unicorn company. I just can't imagine everybody's applauding for us. Okay. Now, people that see it, that are aiming at the same direction, they want to lock arms with us. And let me tell you what, couldn't be in a better place, couldn't have locked arms with better companies and better organizations. And we haven't seen nothing yet. So love you all. And if you're thinking about, this and that and trillion, $5 trillion, let it go. Because I'll tell you right now, whatever you're thinking, it's not big enough. And I only know 1% if I'm lucky. I think some days I know 3, but it doesn't last that long. Anyway, do the right thing. Any messages, anything new that we hear, we do it live right away. Well, on all the channels. We did one yesterday, so we do it. It takes 2 seconds. We have the buttons to go to all YouTube channels. Love y'all. Don't forget, if you want a webinar, go look in the back office. They're there. If you want information, call Chris Johnson.
Oh, no.
No, I'm just kidding. Leave him alone. He's got a brand new toy, and he wants to play with it. Okay.
No, it's clean house day. House clean day.
Don't. I will kick you off if you start talking about cleaning. One day I called him, and no kidding, he thought I wanted to hear about how good this grout cleaner was, or how he could clean the top of the fan without getting on a chair. I mean,
pillowcase, baby. Whoop.
yeah,
Take a pillowcase.
I mean?
You got ceiling fans, and you got the decibel. You take a pillowcase, put it in there, and just pull it back. It's done. You could do. I got 5 blades in about a minute and a half. You're done. You throw your pillowcase in the washer, wash it up. You're ready to set for the next dusting.
Women, if you're looking for a man that likes cleaning, by the way, he'll do laundry. He eats a lot, but he does laundry. He doesn't go on the floor.
Yeah, I eat a lot.
No, wait a minute. He doesn't go on the floor. He will help you clean.
I only gained all this weight because Marty was struggling with his weight, but now he's kicking my butt. Now I got to get on the Marty plan because now I have the big-headed disease again and the extra jowls. But it makes Marty look skinnier. That's why he's my brother. So I got to make him look better.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm going to say something real quick. I've been on the carnivore diet now a little over 2 months. I did keto for about a year. Not real strong for a year, a little bit. I did a little bit. Never saw results like I am with the carnivore diet. I just want to tell you, I'm putting videos and information in the Carnivore Diet Club in Onet. Please go. It's a public one. Go in, check out the stuff. I'm telling you, from somebody that was probably 80 pounds heavier, used an inhaler 3 or 4 times a day, had blood pressure medicine and pills. I take none of it. None of it. I don't have a breathing problem, but now I have COPD of some type, or maybe asthma. I'm not sure, but it seems to be better. It sounds crazy. My hands were having trouble. My knuckles, they're getting looser. I'm just telling you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you I know something from the history of medical science. I'm just telling you what it's done for me. And I'm so happy about it. I know there's other fat people out there. You can say fat if you're fat. Fat people out there that are struggling, and you're going on this diet roller coaster, and you won't lose a pound. And if you do, you gain back more than you lost. How do I know? I'm an expert at it. I did it. And I'll tell you something. Keto is rough for about a week and a half. You get into ketosis where your body switches over and burns fat instead of sugar, you'll be on cloud nine. And you'll feel very good. That's my opinion. And I've got videos back there. If you watch them, it will blow you away. I don't know why the medical industry isn't telling this, but whatever. Anyway, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what happened to me. Love you all. We have over 400 people here on a Sunday. It's got to be Chris in that shirt, that hoodie. And by the way, the batteries for that hoodie, they're right in the pocket. Right, Chris?
Right
He
there.
just nods his head. I could have said anything even.
I hear you.
It's like a bobblehead in the back of a car, yeah?
I'm trying to answer all the questions because they didn't watch our live.
How come you're not wearing the black hat?
Because it's over there. This is the white hat week. Next week, maybe I'll wear the black hat.
You do what you want, don't you, Chris?
Anyway, I like this. It's pretty.
You look good with white.
Hey, let's face it. I look good at anything.
That's right. You would look good with a bumper, you Mack truck head. Anyway, I'll see you guys all. I'm not sure that's proper English. I'll see all of you, including the women, including the pit bulls with lipstick.
Yeah, don't forget about heroes. You don't need to ask all those questions why my card didn't go through. We just answered them for you, but I'm sure there'll be people asking that question, but they'll be there.
And I'm sure some heroes are here.
Yeah.
So anyway, go find out. Love y'all. Go to your leader, ask questions. We all have people that if somebody brought you in, they probably know the answer. Anyway, thanks everybody. And like I said, come to ONET meeting. I got the Carnivore Diet Club. Everybody's invited that wants to come. Anyway, see y'all. Chris, stay here for a second when I shut down.
All right.
I love y'all. I mean that. And I care. That's why I get radical once in a while, because I'm radically passionate about Onpassive.
Absolutely.
Okay. Bye-bye.